The 4213 YouTube, yes, you will already know it by this point. The most meta, broken, overpowered formation on FC25. And by the way, stick around because at the start of this video, I'm breaking this custom tactics video down for you in a little bit of a different way. I'm actually going to show you some gameplay clips of me using the 4213 this weekend, going 15-0, getting rank 1, getting absolutely nothing in my rewards, by the way. But I'm going to show you some gameplay clips at the start and then get into the custom tactics part of the video. But before we get into that, drop this video a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel as well, that would mean the world to me. So without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay clips. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy FC25 coins, please go and check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down below. Go and check them out right now. So let me know, YouTube, what you think of this, because I'm actually going to show you some gameplay clips of me using the 4213 in this video. And do you prefer this in my custom tactics video? Would you want to see gameplay clips of me using it? This was of my 15-0 rank 1 weekend league that I did just finish, not long actually, but from recording this video. So I thought this is a really good example here of how to use the 4213. Play through your CDMs into the cam, into then the left winger that will be wide, and then into the striker. Very, very, very nice. And again, we win the ball back. Very deep though. But the thing is, play the ball very quickly up to your wingers. Little player lock into the cam, and then a beautiful first time through ball from my Morgan Rogers into Sophia Smith. Very, very, very nice. And again, I love this about the 4213. The fact that we've got so many players in the box. You have the cam, the left winger and the right winger that you will see what they are on. Always there for the extra pass. We do get a little bit lucky there actually with that goal. But again, use and abuse in the 4213. Use and abuse the wing play. It is so, so, so important. And then don't be afraid to recycle it back. If you don't have any options on like that, of course, Morgan Rogers has his own opinion on what to do there. But don't be afraid to always recycle the ball. You see here, we get a bit of a lucky bounce. We go straight into our right winger. Lovely little speed boost into Mohamed Salah. And then a lovely finish. Because he's on inside forward and roaming, which you will see in a later part of the video. It's very, very, very nice. And again, ball in from the CDM up to the striker. Playing a lovely ball down to the winger. Playing it in again. Playing it in again. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm now going to show you the custom tactics YouTube. Let's get into it. So the code will also be the top pinned comment down below in the comment section, and it will also be the I don't know how to explain it, like in the last 15, 20, 30 seconds of the video as well. So you can just type in the code straight away, and then bish bash bosh, King Bob is your uncle. You will copy my custom tactics, play for play, bar for bar, instruction for instruction. There you go. So on the tactical preset, it is going to be custom though, so custom on the tactical preset, of course, in the 4213. Now the build-up style, there are two options that you can use. Option number 1 is the option that I'm using, and that is balanced on the build-up style. But if you are someone that does struggle defensively, which I think if you're using a 4213, you won't struggle defensively that much anyway, because it is so good in the defense. But you never know, that could still be you. I would recommend counter on the build-up style. That is definitely good and a viable option for you to use. But be warned, sometimes your players can really run away from you when you get the ball, when you're using counter, and that's kind of like why I don't like it. That's why I much prefer just to stick with the balanced on the build-up style. Now, the defensive approach, there are two options. Okay, so option number 1 is the option that I'm using, and that is high on the defensive approach with 70 on the line height. I really, really, really love that. Especially when we are using a 4213. We have the insurance of 2 CDMs shielding and protecting our back 4, which means in my head we can be a little bit more aggressive with our defending, with our like how high we want to press, which is why I really love the 70 high pressure. And I kind of just want to have fun on FIFA. Like I get that the 4213 is a ratty formation, but I get my enjoyment out of pressing high up the pitch, trying to score a lot of goals. So that's why I'm using 70 on the line height. But if that is too high for you, I would recommend going down to balanced with 50 on the line height. As we then get into the player roles, the striker is going to be on advance forward and attack. I think that is an absolute must. Poacher though is very, very good. And so, well, I've never actually really tried target forward that much, so I'm not really sure. But Poacher is definitely good. Poacher is very, very, very good. But I like the advance forward because sometimes they make the runs like towards the left side of centre back and then the right side of centre back as well, with attack on the focus. Both my inside forwards though are, well, both my left winger and my right winger are on inside forward, and then this is the game changer. I then play with them both on roaming. I feel like when we are using the 4-2-1-3, the roaming is so important. I did try out attacking. I thought attack was very good, but as soon as I tried it to roaming, I really liked it. They just kind of get involved more in the build-up, which I like. They kind of drift inwards and drop a little bit deeper into like almost like a right number 10 position. It's and then like a left number 10 position. It's really good and definitely helps with our build-up. And then the cam is then on playmaker and balanced. I think that is a non-negotiable in the 4-2-1-3. I absolutely love Shadow Striker, but when I was using Shadow Striker, it felt like I didn't really have a cam in the 4-2-1-3. And the cam is probably the most important player in the 4-2-1-3. Everything, and I mean absolutely everything, needs to go through your cam in the 4-2-1-3. Like, that player just needs to basically sit there in that number 10 position and then drift wide a little bit to like the left and the right, just to find some nice pockets of space to then get on the ball. I then personally play with both of my CDMs on deep line, playmaker and defend. I do think build up though is definitely good, so maybe if you're struggling to create opportunities, you can give that build up a go. But I got 15-0 rank 1 this weekend using both my CDMs on deep line, playmaker and defend. So I thought, you know what, it obviously worked for me. There weren't any games where I thought, oh, I need my CDMs more involved, because I would manually get them involved if I felt like I needed to do that. Anyway, the left back is going to be on fullback and balance. Yes, so the left back is on fullback and balance. So they will get forward ever so slightly, but they won't really overlap a lot like they would say if they're on a wing back. The fullback's really nice. They kind of venture forward just a little bit. Both centre backs are just then on defender and defend, nice and easy. But then the right back, this is important, is then on fullback and defend. So the left back has a little bit more of a license to get forward and help us out with the overlap on the left hand side. But then the right back will tuck in and then shield and protect the back four. And then the goalkeeper is going to be on goalkeeper and balanced. With balance focus, the goalkeeper will occasionally leave their area to collect long or loose balls, and that's basically how it looks in game as well. You see the left winger and the right winger are tucking in a lot more because they are on roaming. I really like that. It does just give us more of a passing option, and you see how hard that is to break down, by the way. You see that the three defenders with then the two CDMs in front of it, an absolute shield and protective back four. But then the left back as well, pushing out wide to then give us that attacking overlap on the left hand side. And there you will see the code right on your screen right there, named Wolf. There it is, YouTube. Type in the code, you know the drill. You will get my custom tactics, play for play, bar for bar. You know the rules at this point, but that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, you know what to do. Drop it a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can please hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Also, Marcus Rashford and Marco Asensio, I freaking love you. Never fall in love with a lone player. That's gone out the window with a 20-minute cameo. I am in love with Marcus Rashford and Marco Asensio. Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey, Aston Villa are flying into the 5th round. Are we in the quarter? I don't even know what round of the FA Cup. I think we're the 5th round of the FA Cup now, so we're nearly in the quarters. We're flying. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive male attitude. Peace out. One love.